Welcome to Craft Hags. We're at Wizards of the Coast right now, which is super weird. I know a lot of you are like, hey, you guys should just pick a place and film the show there forever, but we're trying. Pellin's back here helping me out. He's been amazing. But yeah, what are we doing today? Well, if you missed last week, what happened was we decided that we're making a costume for our amazing mod, Oboe Crazy. She's always in the chat helping everybody out. And I wanted to do something nice for her. And oh my gosh, it's Crystal. Hi, Crystal. I see you. I know I'm in Chris Perkins' spot. It's really weird. But yeah, we are really excited to make her something to wear to the Stream of Many Eyes. She needs a costume to wear. I can't really tell you what she's doing there yet, so you'll have to stay tuned about that. But we're going to make her all pretty. So last week we concepted her costume. You guys were such a great help making sure that we had tons of cool ideas. Some of you were even tweeting at us during the week, and we will be using some of those ideas, and we'll get to that later. But last week we drew out all the concept art. I didn't bring it with me because, you know, I'm me. And so yeah, I built her costume in a muslin form, and throughout the week I got lunch with her. I posted some pictures of that online. It was really fun seeing her. It was the first time I'd met her in person, which was way cool. She's super nice. If you guys ever get to hang out with her, you should, you know, do it. But so I put together like a little mock-up. They call this a muslin. You can really just make it out of any garbage fabric you want to try things out on first. And so I took all her measurements, built the garment out of muslin, and then I met with her yesterday really quick just to see how it fit. So I've made a lot of marks on here. We're going to be seeing what I wrote on the garment while she was wearing it and making adjustments today. So I'm gonna kind of be walking through what it's like to take measurements and then feel like they were of no help at all, because then you have to, you know, fix it when you put it back on the person, because numbers aren't people. So what I did here, let me try to see where I'm in the camera. Okay, but yeah, if you, I'm gonna put it on really quick. How about that? That way you can see kind of what it's gonna look like. Oboe Crazy and I are different shapes, so it's not gonna fit like this. But yeah, it's a really cute little jacket. If you saw last week, we have these little sleeve cutouts that are like, it's going to be really easy for her to bend her arms, but then we're going to put feathers right here and then another layer of fabric on top of that, so that it kind of makes you think of an Aarakocra a little bit. Like, I don't want to give her actual wings because she's going to be busy doing stuff, and that's going to just be awful. So we're going to be making a garment that makes you think of Aarakocra bards, not is a Aarakocra bard. But so we've got these cool little like wing sleeve things planned out. They're gonna be really cute. This looks way cuter on her than on me, I promise. But like, so this collar is gonna stand up really nice like this, and she's gonna be all like fancy. And then we're gonna have a button right here. And then she's gonna have these really awesome ruffles that kinda, I'm gonna scoot this chair back. She's gonna have these really awesome ruffles. I might even put some like tulle or something down here so that this like flares up a little bit more, but it's gonna gather in the back like this and make like a really cool like tail feather-esque shape, I guess. But let me show you all the fabrics and stuff I got, because I actually went shopping too. I got everything we're gonna need, and I am just really excited to show you guys. So forget the muslin for a minute. Let's get to the fun stuff. So this is gonna be the fabric that we make her jacket out of. She's gonna be flashy AF, and I can't wait. It's gonna be really cute. And look at how light this is. You probably can't see through it because it's really reflective, but like, this is, I don't even know what this fabric's called. I'm not gonna pretend I know, these things, but it was also really cheap, so I could buy a ton of it, and then if we mess it up, we'll just go buy more, because that's the great thing about finding cheap fabric. And because it's cheap, it's really uncomfortable. So I bought her a really nice lining that's very soft, and it's also super thin. So there's only going to be 2 layers of fabric. She'll be super cool in the LA heat, and if she's doing some important stuff, we don't want her to, overheat. We want her to be able to focus on the cool things she's doing. But look at this. If you remember last week, I talked about building a really cool trim for the front of her jacket. And so let me just really quick show you what we're going to do with that. I got this ribbon stuff. It's also pretty cheap and uncomfortable, but good thing is it'll be on the outside, so it won't matter. But then I got a bunch of feathers, and even more feathers, and some more feathers, and there's a ton more feathers in here, but they're all the same color. And then we've got these really cool, this is going to be the front bead that goes on her jacket. It's kind of iridescent. I know I like when I'm doing bird type things to put some iridescence in there, because birds naturally have, and I mean it looks natural. So, and it kind of harkens back to beaks and, other, claws and shiny things. So we've got these other little mother of pearl beads that we can use to just make accents or use on the trim. And I'm not really sure how we're gonna do all that yet, but when you see it all together, it's gonna look crazy cool. And so look, we're gonna use these these silver feathers and then the white feathers too. And we're gonna do a stripy feather pattern thing. Heart eyes, hey thanks. But so look, we're gonna cut these things apart. Sorry Pelham, I'm gonna just make a whole mess of this room. He's laughing at me, this is hysterical, you guys. But so we'll take the silver and the white feathers and layer them kind of like this. It'll obviously look a lot nicer when I try, but then we'll sew them down like that with the trim, and this will go straight down the front of her jacket like this, adding a really nice flashy barred thing. She's gonna look like she's there to put on a show. I'm really excited. But so if we put these on top of that, you'll start to see the color story we've got going on here. And let me actually find my phone so I can pull up the picture of this costume, just to remind you guys of what we're trying to achieve here. I was obviously so prepared today. Where'd it go? There it is. So hey Pelham, tell me if that's good. So this is what we're going to be doing. Her name is Soria. I think she plays this on Dungeon Drunks, is the game that she plays all the time. I see somebody in the chat is confused. Let me recap real quick. This is a costume for Oboe Crazy, the awesome mod that's always helping us out here on the D&D channel. We're making this costume, but in a human version. She's going to be an Eric Hawkra Bard inspired person doing things at the Stream of Many Eyes that I can't tell you about yet. So stay tuned, and you'll probably hear more about that. But yeah, so all those blues and whites and grays we're going to be trying to replicate. I also have this cool trim. It's got little tiny silver tassels, and I need to fluff them up because right now they're all a little stiff, which is weird. But once they look more like tassels, we can hang those off of the back of her coat. It'll look really awesome. Hi Pelham, what's going on? You fixing the camera for me? Pelham's awesome, you guys. Everybody say thank you, Pelham. He's been babysitting me all morning, and he's been great. But yeah, look at all this. We've got this also. I just bought it because I was I'm gonna find a reason to use that. and it's more feathers, which is always fun. But yeah, like, isn't this gonna look cool, you guys? I'm really excited. And then next week, Lauren will be here. Oboe Crazy will be here with me in the studio, and we're gonna decorate her mask. Somebody, I can't remember who on Twitter recommended, but they posted this really awesome Venetian bird mask. And obviously I would love to craft that like out of leather and make it all gorgeous and whatever, but we're short on time here. So she ordered masks from Amazon Prime. They're just like really simple, cheap little plastic masks. And next week she's gonna bring them in and we're gonna decorate them to match whatever I've made for her by then. Hopefully all this is done, and then next week, in addition to decorating the mask and probably the headband at the same time. Let me show you what I got for her headband. This is like my favorite part. This is like made to be put on a fascinator. But yeah, look at that when it's like in your hair. It'll kind of curl over and like make her look real birdly and pretty, I hope. But yeah, I'm really excited. She's really excited about this too, and I can't wait till next week when she's gonna be in and she'll get to try all this on. We also have pants in the works. I haven't even talked about those yet, but those are gonna be super easy, like elastic, comfy, poofy pants. And thank you to everybody in the chat who was like, hey, you should make her wear pants, because she was excited about that as well. And it's really going to add like a fun, bird pants. I'm really excited to make bird pants. And then we're going to do this trim down the sides of her pants too, so that she just looks flashy from head to toe. It'll be great. And then she gets to choose like what kind of footwear she wants to put with this, and we could like tie some silver, or like, sew some of this onto her boots trim or something, just to tie it all together, or something really simple, but we'll see about that. But yeah, so that's what's happened in the last week since we started this crazy last minute project. And Scrummy is still in the works. There are some changes I've been wanting to make to Scrummy so that she fits in with the new secret things I can't talk about. But I will be posting pictures of those online as I get those changes made. Just little sneaky peekies. You won't even know what I'm talking about. But I'm still excited to show you guys, even if you like don't know why I'm doing it, I guess. But so yeah, let's look at what we did. Yesterday I put this on her, and I don't know if you guys can see all the little marks I've made. But this fit her exactly yesterday, but I want to give her more room so that she can loosen it, and I'm going to be putting in little eyelets so that we can do kind of like a corset tightening mechanism in the back. It won't fit just like a corset. It's going to just gather all the fabric in the back together underneath all the lacing, so it'll end up looking like this in the back, which, I don't mind it. I mean, usually people would be like, no, we need to tailor this so that it's like flat up here, and then the corset part. I've got strings on me. But we want her to be comfortable. I want her to also be able to loosen it if she needs to like sit down and do things, or stand up, and like, maybe she decides to do some gymnastics and needs more arm move. You never know what people are going to want to do in these costumes. So giving them the option of more comfort or looseness is, oh my gosh, there's Kate Welch. Hi, Kate Welch. I know where you are. But yeah, so we're going to start taking off all these things that I did yesterday. So I made a little mark here. Obviously, that's going to need cutting off. Ha! You should go tell me. You should come tell me, Kate. Come tell me. Everybody, if you don't know who Kate Welch is, she's Rosie Beestinger, and I've actually dressed her before. And we've had a lot of fun throughout that process. And I can't wait to continue dressing her in the future. Hire me again, Penny Arcade. But So maybe she'll come visit. Maybe. On my way. Ah! Okay, so we've got a Kate Welch coming in. I probably just blew the mic out. I'm so sorry. Pelham's like, no, you're fine, but he's lying. I know it. But so what we're going to do is just fold this over and copy what I did on the other side. And obviously, I didn't even do this right because, oh, look at the Kate Welch! Come here, Kate Welch.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Come.
Where's the air horn button?
Where's the air horn button?
Oh, it's in Pelham's pants.
There's an air horn button, and they're going to push it. Dear God. Could they hear that? Oh, my gosh. You turds. Hey.
Hey.
Don't step on all my mess. Hey, look, everybody. It's Kate Welch.
Hi, guys.
Can they hear you? Sit right here, Kate Welch.
Oh, I'm going to sit.
Yeah, you're going to be my guest while we... Everybody in the chat's like, what is happening? They're not making anything right now. These turds.
Yeah.
They're not doing their jobs.
We're all hags and no craft.
Yeah, it's going to be a weird few weeks in here, guys. It's going to be... So Lauren, Oboe Crazy, is going to be in next week, and you should probably come bother us again then as well.
Are you doing a fitting for it?
Well, I think we're fitting already, and then we're going to be decorating masks to go with her outfit, so it's going to be a lot of gluing sparkly things on other things, which sounds great, right?
That's my #1 crafting ability.
That's what everybody wants to do all the time. That's why they tune in, is to glue sparkles on things. So look, this is the coat.
Yeah.
Just in awful fabric.
It's beautiful.
Called no, it's not.
Is it muslin?
Yeah, it is muslin. Ha! She knows things. But yeah, I was just telling them about how I dressed you as Rosie Bee Stinger.
You did.
And it was so freaking fun.
So much good work.
Oh, thanks.
I didn't know what to expect because I'd never had a costume made before, but when I put on the costume, I felt so like there's something about having someone make you custom clothes for your body, and you're like, oh my God, I look amazing. I'm supposed to be this grandma.
Well, I wanted you to be a hot grandma.
I know.
So
I know. You rocked it.
I'm glad it worked out and you felt hot.
It felt really hot. And then the amazing shawl that you made on previous episodes of Craft Hags was this beautiful, it almost felt like water repellent yarn. It was very, very soft.
It was super cool, and like they don't know this yet, but that actually fell apart after the weekend that we filmed it. Well, and then because it was so heavy, and I'd never crocheted things before, and everybody on Craft Hags knows I completely wing everything and just hope for the best. So yeah.
So over the weekend, she told me, she's like, I invented a new stitch.
No, don't tell them that. Okay, so I'm remaking this cloak because she obviously has to be Rosie again later.
Hopefully.
For things.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Secrets.
Likely. Yeah. Secret things.
We're not talking about that. But when she inevitably dresses up again, she's going to need another cloak. But like, I ruined the first one, so I have been trying to figure out how to make a whole cloak out of yarn that looks like honeycomb. And so I just kind of winged it and like started doing stuff, and it turned out like honeycomb, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. It's gonna be really cool. I have to go get more yarn for that actually today. So
the first cloak was flawless, and Danny didn't ruin anything. What ruined it was the natural forces of gravity. We all know can eat poop.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to be family friendly. When I started,
we're not family friendly on this show.
Your stream, and it didn't say like this broadcast is recommended for mature audiences.
I say at least one F-bomb on this show every week.
Well, I think you're allowed to and still get away with a PG-13.
Well, how many F-bombs, Pelham? How many F-bombs are we allowed? Is there he doesn't know. We're gonna just make it up and be like,
Pelham is an F-bomb.
Pelham is an F-bomb.
A walking F-bomb.
Yeah, he's. Oh my God! I love it here. This is better than doing it at home.
It is definitely better.
I know. I love this.
All right, I'm sorry. Do your crafting.
Okay. Well, what we're doing now is I'm cutting out all the excess crap that we didn't need. I did a fitting on her yesterday, and I just kind of put a safety pin in where there was too much fabric, and then drew a line where her new neckline should be because, like, I took her measurements, but when you just measure a straight line on a person and then you put it on fabric, it completely ruins it somehow. I don't I don't know. I'm not a seamstress. So we're, look, they said not a friend bomb. That's what F-bomb stands for.
On our
Friend
PG-13
bombs.
stream.
Yeah. I love that. You're such a friend bomb. You are a friend bomb.
I'm a friend bomb today.
I like when you're around. But so I'm just cutting out extra crap, and then we're going to sew it back together. So look, now we get to use this sewing machine.
Nice.
Pelham was like, will you run the sewing machine with your mic on just so I know if it's going to ruin everything or not? And I was like, okay. And it worked out. No, it worked out.
Lovely.
He was like, oh, that's nice.
I think I have
beautiful.
almost this exact same sewing machine.
Except minus the awesome stickers.
Yours has the awesome stickers on
Can
it.
you guys see the awesome stickers? Yeah, they can.
Yeah, it's branded.
Look at that. Look, the branded. I actually begged them for stickers this morning because I had stickers of other video games on this thing earlier.
We don't allow that.
And I was like, I don't want to promote that.
No, we don't acknowledge any other things here.
But so look, all these Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes stickers all over the back. Look at this. Can you look at that?
Yeah.
Branded.
This is a spoiler.
Oh man, should they not be seeing this yet? Oops. Oh no. People, I have seen these stickers posted on Twitter before, so
Some of them.
that's on Watsy. If I wasn't supposed to put these on, it's Chris Lindsay's fault, right? Yeah,
Definitely.
it's Chris Lindsay's fault.
When is Watsy releasing that line of sewing machine? Yeah, have you thought about
This
making your
summer,
own,
no.
your own Craft Hags branded sewing machine?
God.
Just exclusively for D&D cosplay?
Yeah, it just has like dragons and weirdo things all over
Hell
it.
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna run this through really quick. What I did was I cut out all the extra neck fabric, and I'm just gonna run a new seam along the edge. But the thing is, we gotta turn it inside out.
And you're doing all this in muslin just so you don't F it up.
Yeah, because we
summer.
have the fabric, but
Right.
we don't want to ruin the, like, I'm gonna mess this up at least twice.
Yeah.
So you do it in shitty fabric, friend bomb fabric, and, then we go and put it back on her, and if it's good, then we take it all apart and do it in the pretty fabric. Have you seen the pretty fabric?
No.
Pull it out.
Whoa.
It's that blue stuff.
Oh my goodness. Oh my friend bomb.
Oh, my friend bomb.
Whoa. This is gorgeous.
Thanks.
It's iridescent like a dragonfly's wings.
I know. She's dressing up as an Aarakocra bard. So I was like, birds, iridescent,
Nice.
pretties.
Are you
Okay.
doing, like a bird mask for her?
Yeah, so she ordered bird masks on Prime, and they came already. So when she's in next week, that's what we're doing, is like, so I'll be able to put the finished garment on her and fit her, make sure it's pretty. And then we'll be decorating the mask, so it's like, la-la. And so that's why I have so many feathers in there too, is to make it, pretty.
Is she doing any wings?
No, what we have actually, let me show you. I was showing the chat.
I'm very distracting.
No, it's okay. Otherwise I'd just be talking to the computer screen, which is really weird. But yeah. So look, we've got these sleeves that are just like sleeves.
Right.
But we're gonna do like a cool like cut here. So that she can, because she's an oboe player, and in case she would like to do that, I want her to be able to like do. But then we're gonna add feathers all over here, and then have another layer of fabric.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, look!
Hey, Pella.
Hey, now they can hear you.
Oh, that's fine.
This is great. I also told Shelly to stop by, so if she's just like pops right in,
Prep
we're
a
gonna
third mic.
tell him. So friend bombs all over the place. She's gonna walk in and be like, "What's a friend bomb?" Be like, "Oh, Shelly, what the?" That was our one other F bomb. But yeah, so she'll have these feathers that kind of hang off her sleeve,
so cool.
so she'll appear bird-like instead of being like, "I need to deal with wings all weekend."
Yeah,
because that's a nightmare.
That would suck. And is this for Streaming Many Eyes?
It is.
Very cool.
She's gonna be there.
Very
So yeah, once this is in a good fabric,
Whoa.
it's gonna have this like drape
Yeah.
that kind of does this.
Wow.
And then so in the back, it'll kind of ruffle up and look like
like a
tail feathers.
Bird tail.
Right?
Are you putting feathers back there or just
I
ruffles
might.
fabric?
I might. I mean, we've
She's
got
gonna wanna
feathers
shake
for
her tail
days,
feathers, you know what I
so
mean?
I mean, that's the thing. Somebody's like, I love this. Yeah, this is way better when I can talk to somebody.
Yeah. So what's the deal with her? I'm just going to reach right here and grab the string off of
yeah, I've got strings all over me. It's great.
The character, Lauren's character, is her mask, is she intended to be like a fancy masquerade ball type of character?
she's just an Aarakocra bard.
Are you doing a stiff collar for her too?
It's going to have the big stiff collar. There's going to be feathers up here too.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going to make her look fancy AF.
Nice.
I'm excited.
That's
and,
really cool.
And we're going to have like a little feather headband that has like extra poof. And then the mask. Like, she's going to be decked
I can't wait.
out.
I can't wait.
I know.
And it's only like 2 or 3 weeks away, so you got plenty of time.
We're doing this just with all of the leisure in the world.
This is the Danny Hartel signature move.
Yeah. So while this is on, actually, I'm going to cut this off because she's shorter than me, and this was like way too long on her. So
it's coming down past your knees right now.
So it doesn't look like a bathrobe on her. I actually marked where I want it cut.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I'm just going to cut it right now.
Wow, you're just going ham on this thing too.
Oh yeah, like this is going to be garbage, so sure.
Yeah. That's really nice. I've only ever tried to sew things where I wanted to get it right the first time.
No, don't do that. That's
for ding-dongs.
That's how you mess it up.
Yep.
And then you cry, and then you feel really bad about yourself. Hey, let's make you a
goes.
costume. Like right now. Oh my God, you're gorgeous. But so, this will be a lot shorter. And like, what Oboe Crazy is 5'2".
It's just so small.
Yeah, I'm almost 5'7", so like, imagine I'm like this. And then you don't want to put long things on short people because, I mean, unless that's the look they're going for, obviously totally up to them. But if she wants to look like a capable, happy, there to entertain you type person, she's got to look peppy.
Yep.
And she's also going to have poofy pants underneath that have like more feathers down the side.
Oh,
so
wow.
you look amazing.
Thank you.
I wish you could see yourself. Can you see yourself in that teensy little?
Yeah, I
Oh
look
my
like I
God.
have maybe the mumps. So
if you drink red wine, you can just fit right in. I don't know. Vampire Masquerade is what they're talking about. Okay. I mean, like, if they allowed wine here, we'd be doing that too, but where's Shelly, by the way?
Yeah, speaking of wine.
But yeah, like, this is going to be super cute.
And so you're keeping it long in the back here for like the tail effect,
yeah, like the tail
right?
feathers.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
It'll look better when it's not stuck to my butt.
It's so nice.
But then we're doing like a corset thing in the back here,
Yeah.
so this will like ruffle up like so. And then she'll get to like flip around and like look like a freaking bird.
She's gonna look like a bird.
She's gonna look like a bird. How much time do we have? Okay.
We got some time.
Just making sure.
One of my things, so you did such a kick-ass job with all of the C-Team costumes
thank you.
and you're now working on more, are we allowed to talk about the continued work that you're doing for PA? Have you already mentioned this?
Yeah,
Okay,
I have.
okay.
Omen and Jim.
Yeah, Omen and Jim.
Yeah.
And you've told me some of your ideas for Omen and Jim. And every time we talk about your costumes, I'm like, why the F did I design a costume for Rosie that was so simple? Like, I know that you continue to like improve it and do amazing work. And it's probably not simple for you.
Well, no, it
But
was
I'm like, I want leather now.
Right?
I want like a push-up corset.
Well, see, the thing is, like, we would have to figure out what like, this is the thing. If you just decide the story goes in a direction where corsets are involved, like, that's
Rosie,
literally all you need.
She loses 80 years off of her life, goes back in time. She's 30. She's my height suddenly.
Oh my, yeah. Let's
and she's all the way into leather.
Yes, shiny patent leather that's purple, lilac.
Yeah, and
patent leather.
Yeah, she's decided to go the wizard path. So
Yeah.
a lot of like gold lame.
Drapes.
Anyway,
cape.
don't waste this talent on some monk ascetic BS. Go ham if you're hiring Danny Hartel. Ham is where you live. Ham is where you exist.
Danny's ensorcelled stitching engine. New to the Sword Coast. Buy one now. God, that's the best thing I've ever heard. Ugh.
Do they make like decal skins for
No.
sewing machines?
They should.
Done.
I don't
Business
think
plan.
I don't
God, I'm
think
a
sewing
genius.
machines are like that popular. So.
Yeah, that's
It's not like
where-
laptop skins where you're just like, oh, everybody needs one of those.
They make them for buses. So
Okay, so those are custom ordered.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to custom order
yeah.
one of these. Well, so like what could we turn this into from
Like a
D&D?
big ass, this looks exactly like a dragon. Obviously.
So,
yeah.
Pelham is dying, you guys.
Because Pelham
This is
thinks I'm the
hysterical.
smartest person in the world.
So,
This looks
no,
exactly like a dragon. So
if
this
we
is-
did like a sewing machine mimic, we could get like teeth on here.
Yes,
and then it would be like,
It's like the bottom is like a
ouch,
treasure
ouch, ouch.
chest. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. So whatever you do, the teeth have to be here, and then it is going.
Yum, 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 yum,
yum, yum, yum. Yes, that's the plan.
This has been great. We're just like coming up with new products and love it. You can get nylon wraps for anything. Hey, look, I want machine decals now. Tell
See?
Watsy to sell these stickers because everybody wants them.
Yeah, I see. I feel like you could start an Etsy business, just like, hey, I'm gonna make you like a 6-part decal sticker set for your sewing machine, and I'm gonna sell it for $25, and then all of the hundreds of people who have sewing machines who don't use them but still want them to look cool.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah. Actually, I know I have a lot of friends that have sewing machines, and they're like, I just got a sewing machine, and I'm really excited to learn how to use it. And I'm like,
yep, I'm pretty sure you and I had that exact conversation.
We
at
did.
one point. Yeah.
No, I've had this conversation with Anna too. I know Anna actually makes things though, so don't go bother her about not making things. But
Do it.
no, don't do it.
Her life is too easy.
Anna, yeah, I'm sure she has nothing going on. So next on this garment, because we are here to work.
Sorry.
No, it's good. I wrote down that we need to add 6 inches right here.
Okay. What does that mean?
So, yeah,
do
what
you
does
do
that
it?
mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're about to figure that out. But so all I'm going to do is do like a big cut right up the middle.
Ruined.
Ruined! Yeah. That's
Wow.
why we do it on muslin, though, is because...
Oh, is this your corset?
Well,
thing?
so yeah, what we need to do is basically add like a, I think you'd call it a gusset?
Ah.
Or some, sewing words.
I love either this character that you play that you don't know what you're talking about, or you're just literally
No, this is Danny.
making it up.
Danny makes it
I
up.
understand you. You're a genius.
No, I'm an idiot, and I happen to get some shit done sometimes. So hand me that big pile of muslin,
Okay.
and what we're gonna do
This shit. Okay.
is flip this over.
So you're adding 6 inches on the inside of this
Yeah,
robe.
so we're
Okay.
gonna make like basically like a big diamond, I guess. We're literally gonna see if this is gonna work right now.
Nice.
So
I like that.
let's measure this again. Oh, you didn't like your headband anymore?
No, it was making me feel like I had the bumps.
Okay, so that's about,
18 inches?
we'll do 20.
20 inches.
We'll do 20 inches
Okay.
of new muslin, and then we'll sew it in and see if that works when
Okay.
we fit it on her.
And why are you doing a diamond shape?
Well, because we don't want to add more measurement at the top,
Okay.
and we don't want to add more measurement at the bottom, which is like her butt.
Right.
So so if you say, I only want 6 inches in the middle, it ends up doing that.
I see. Okay.
It's like,
Makes sense.
it's like reverse origami, I guess.
So this is genius because you're adding this fabric now at the muslin step, but then when you use this essentially as what I guess is a pattern for the final, then it's already added. Like you already added.
Well,
those 6
yeah,
inches.
so, and that's the thing, is if I need to do a gusset in the real fabric too, like if I cut apart the muslin, like I just tear the seams all off and I lay all the fabric flat, and you can't get it flat because of that weird shape, like it's just probably not going to work,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Like, it'll be like a bubble when you lay it
Yeah,
flat.
yeah.
So we probably will have to add a gusset in the other fabric too.
Okay.
So, but that's like how you find out.
Okay.
Like when you rip the thing apart again, you lay it flat. If you can't get it flat, that's like where you would add like a
Right.
dart,
Right.
or it's just origami,
Right.
or
Okay.
not origami, like geometry or
Sure.
something with math and folding. you know,
I do know.
you
I know all
know.
about it.
So let's measure out 20 inches here. This is fun. We should probably just sew and hang out all the time.
Yeah, shows are hard to do by yourself. It's much easier when
They
you have someone
really
to talk
are.
to.
I don't have a pen.
Tell him.
Pelham, hit me with a pen. Just throw it. Just chug it.
Throw it.
Yes.
Wow, that was coming right for my face.
I bet
He was on purpose,
people
too.
on the stream were like,
She almost dead. Okay, so we'll do 22 because I like having an extra inch.
Metal Jenny says, hearing a costumer say, I don't actually know what I'm doing makes me feel better about the fact that I wing all my sewing too.
Nobody knows what anybody's doing.
That's true.
Just
That's
so
in
you
all
know.
fields.
Yeah.
Pelham's moving the camera. He doesn't know what he's doing.
See, Pelham
Why
doesn't
is
know
he
what he's
it?
doing.
Doesn't care. Doesn't know.
Nobody here in this whole building knows what they're doing. That's the real secret. You heard it right here. Pelham's like, don't tell them that.
I don't know. Jeremy seems to know what he's doing. That's it.
Which Jeremy?
Jeremy Crawford.
There's several Jeremys here, and
They're all pretty good.
they're all very good.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's only one Pelham, and
most of them are good. Pelhams are awful. You
Yeah.
guys don't hire Pelhams.
Pelham, your outfit today is looking very fresh, by the way.
Oh, I know, right?
He's looking good.
That D&D shirt is hot. Okay, so we need 6 inches. So we're gonna fold this in half.
Okay.
And we're gonna add 2 inches because that makes it easy to sew.
Okay.
It's called a seam allowance.
Seam allowance, 2-inch seam allowance. Okay. So you're gonna add 2 inches on both sides or just total?
On each side. I mean, total.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
So
but
go-
so 6
plus
is
2,
8.
8.
So in half would be 4
Uh-huh.
because we're doing this in half. And then actually let's here. This is the middle. Right here.
Okay.
And so we'll measure again the 22 inches
Okay.
from the middle. What's that, 11? 11's in the middle of 22.
It is.
That's how you say math things. 11's in the middle of 22.
Is this the most difficult math that goes into sewing, or is there more algebra involved?
I don't know. So if you pick up, there's a book in one of
Oh,
those bags.
Okay.
That's the, where'd it go? Maybe.
Nope, you didn't bring your book.
I didn't bring my book.
Now you don't know what you're doing.
There is a book that has all the sewing laws in it,
Uh-huh.
and we could read that. I have it somewhere.
You have a phone.
Oh, it's probably in my suitcase. Never mind.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But
What's the book called? Do you feel like
it's like it's the Simplicity Basics of Sewing book or something. But
Right.
but like it just like if you want to do a sleeve correctly and it not look like garbage, do it like this. Is what the book's about.
that's nice?
Yeah. So let's get our little thing out.
I got really into knitting years ago.
Yeah.
And knitting in concept is super simple.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of terminology that's
No.
really daunting. When
So
you start,
here's
when
the
you start it.
thing that happened with your cloak. I was crocheting,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't know that you're not supposed to tie knots in your crocheting. So when you're done with like a shape, I just cut my finger open like crazy.
Oh my God.
I'll live. But so when you end a little shape, you're not supposed to just tie it in a knot and then put it to the side.
Right.
You're supposed to leave like a big long tail, and then you weave the tail into the next thing when you're putting them all together later.
Okay.
I didn't know that, so these little knots came apart because it's yarn, and I guess it likes to do that.
That's
and
true.
so that's why it fell apart. And I had little dots of fabric glue on the knots, hoping that they
That's
wouldn't
right.
fall apart.
That's right.
Yeah,
But it was so beautiful.
it was cute.
And
I
the
liked
The
it.
falling
But
apart really was like in my shoulders
what
because
if we?
of the gravity.
What if we just made you wear it for every show, and then as it fell apart, we'd be like, "See, it's like battle damage. She's been through some stuff."
Yes. Yeah. Put some like burn marks on it. Do whatever you want.
It isn't crafting if you can't hurt yourself doing it.
Yep. This is a snuff stream.
Yeah,
We got real wounds.
This, I don't know if you know, but Craft Hags gets pretty weird sometimes, and
Doesn't
the chat,
seem weird to me.
The chat will back me up when we start talking about soapy slubs and other things that the auto mod actually bans people who say it. And I think somebody looked it up at one point and was like, "Oh no, don't Google it, don't Google it."
Google it.
But a slub is a thing that it's like a.
A slub is a guy who thinks he's fly, but also known as a buster.
I don't know that song.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
I don't want no slubs.
Oh, God. You turd. You're not allowed on the show anymore.
Yes.
No, it's good.
Banned.
I love it. I love
Bye.
it. I love it. How much Okay, we have 20 more minutes.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get this gusset in.
Okay.
So I just made it into a square, and then we'll figure it out. Where's the...
Yeah, you
This
specifically said diamond, so.
Yeah, I said diamond, so we're just gonna wing it.
No pun intended, because it's a bird.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so now we gotta figure out, this is where our nifty little pin thing comes in handy. Look at this, I
So
bought...
you use a bowl of pins instead of like a tomato stuffed with pins.
No, look. It's magnetic.
It's magnetic.
Some of these safety pins aren't made of magnetic metal, which is iron,
What are they
cobalt, or
made of?
nickel.
Oh.
And so it's none of those.
Wow.
But yeah, look. I dumped them in there this morning and they all dumped out again, and I was like,
Wow.
who did this? But there are
Fakers.
some safety pins that are magnetic. So
Lovely.
quality control is bad.
Right.
Bad. Okay, so this is the inside.
Okay.
So
And we're on
we're-
the inside of the robe right now.
Yeah, so we're doing it backwards, like inside out.
Right.
So then that way when we put it on, there's not a bunch of like crud hanging off of it.
And this is this a size adjustment, or is this for the corset effect?
This is for the corset effect. When I put it on her, it fit perfectly, but then she couldn't flex in it at all.
Oh yeah, you got
Which we want. Yeah, you got
yeah.
flex
I know.
those muscles.
That's part of what I love about the Rosie costume is that it's like a big pajama pant. I know.
I was like,
shoulders to feet.
she might be doing like some ninja stuff.
Yeah.
So I want her to be able to like, yeah, but
and it's true. I can day and night.
I made her like a onesie. I think they remember.
It is an actual onesie.
It is an actual onesie. But yeah, so we're just gonna pin the top and bottom here. And then where our things line up on the side.
Oh, okay. And so
We
you're
go
lining
like
up these
this.
edges pretty closely. I see the diamond shape now. Yes.
So I didn't want to cut out the diamond shape because I didn't know how diamondy to do it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
No, you're
Stuff.
doing great.
So look, like, let's put a couple more pins in here.
Yeah. So my question
So at
is,
this
if you're
point-
going from top to here, how much of that middle portion are you going to pin in? Are you going to
Yeah,
continue with
so we'll
that
have
like a
to-
solid diamond?
We'll have to see, like,
Hold this.
how stretched it can get.
Are you doing ribbon for the corset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually got some really cool silver leather lacing,
Oh my god.
so it's gonna be so fancy. Oh,
Again.
I say fancy instead of fancy.
It saves you a whole syllable.
If I never explained that before, I'm sorry. People are like, "What's a fancy?"
I was trying really hard to figure out what fancy meant. I couldn't possibly
No,
understand it.
it's
And then
fancy.
And then you explained it. Now I get
It's
it.
fancier than fancy, so it's just fancy.
It's a fancy.
So what we're gonna have to do here is take this pin out again and pull it up so that it's not making weird gathers.
Yeah.
And then do this. But yeah, I've never been taught how to sew
Yeah.
literally anything.
I can
mean,
tell.
like, you can tell.
No, not at all.
I'm sure
okay.
you can tell.
Because we're doing this diamond shape, it's causing this 22-inch seam to get shorter. So you're repinning it here.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
repinning it just to make sure that it's going to be tight.
Okay.
And we gave ourselves a lot of extra just to make sure we don't like have to like pull it tight to make it work.
Yeah.
So yeah, after it lays flat,
I see. I'm
kind of
getting
see
it.
what it is going to do. And like, I've actually never done this before, and I've never seen anybody else do this before, so this could be completely wrong.
I don't know.
Much like your cloak situation.
I don't know if there's a
I'll find
wrong.
out later if it's wrong.
Yeah, that's true. But wrong is very subjective.
Yeah.
And wrong is a process.
So maybe not wrong, but maybe just not best.
Inefficient. That's okay. Not best. Suboptimal. It's
Oh,
kind
hi,
of the way
Mini
we
Train
use them.
Domain. Oh, and TK is here. They're usually here.
Oh, very nice.
We love them. We love all of you.
Yes.
I don't even know how many of you there are. I can't see.
There are quite a few.
There are so many important people in there.
I think we got into like the millions today.
The millions,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a regular Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
So
you're
then
gonna,
we're
just
gonna
gonna sew this puppy.
We're gonna run it through real quick here.
I can't wait to see how you sew this because I would get all these pins all up in the sewing machine.
Oh yeah. No, when I started sewing, I would break the needle like every day because I would miss a
Yeah,
pin and it
yeah.
would go boom
Yes.
and then just snap and shatter. I've been hit in the eyeball with a shattered needle before. That is some of the scariest stuff.
Oh my
I've ever-
gosh.
And I was like, I could have
You
died.
need like safety goggles. This
I
is
like-
extreme crafting.
I got a drink after
All right,
that.
I gotta watch this.
Here, I'm gonna
so
sit
curious. Oh yes,
because
please.
it's easier.
Okay. Okay.
I have a standing desk at home where I can stand and sew, and that's fun. But
Is that where you film usually?
yeah, at my house, in my little crafting room. All right, so we gotta figure out how to just get our little edges here. This is gonna be rough.
It's
But
okay, 'cause
then,
it's muslin.
yeah, it's
And
okay
it can
because
be garbage.
it's supposed to be garbage right now.
That's awesome.
All right. And then if it's got like puckers and awful things later, we don't care right now.
Right.
Okay.
And you're doing it on the inside or the outside?
Yeah,
where you
this
put
is
the
the
thing?
inside.
Okay.
So just get it started. You stuck under the bag.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, we'll get you out. Oh my God.
You sew.
Okay. And see, this thing is really fun because then I can just be like, ding.
Very nice.
I like my little magnetic bowl,
This is efficient.
right? So look, it's not even laying flat because we did it wrong.
Oh, okay. So how would you redo it?
We have to like figure out where the excess needs to go.
Do you need more hands?
No, I just got to figure out why I messed it up. You know.
Talk through it. I'm learning. This is important.
Well,
so I can
step
stay on
one is realize that you suck.
Okay.
And then step two is come to terms with that.
Okay.
And then
Yikes. 33 years later, still working on that
I know,
part.
right?
Yeah.
And then rip your thread out and try again.
Sob to yourself slightly.
Sob. Okay, so I messed this up real good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've also been distracting you.
No, it's okay.
my
It's
wit.
because we didn't pin it flat enough. That's the
Oh,
problem.
I see. Okay.
So if I just like pull this tight again, the thing is you kind of have to like flip it inside out from both ways,
Yeah.
which is why it's hard to keep it tight. But we'll get it. We'll get it. Yeah, so we pull tight from this one,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Did that right. And then we'll pull tight from this one too.
I blame myself.
Right. No, see? So if we pull tight from both ways, we'll see where it ends up.
Yes. I see.
Here, you hold that one,
Okay.
and I'll hold this one.
Okay. We got this. This is why everyone always says you do need 3 hands for sewing.
Bleeding is a free action too.
Bleeding is a free
Oh
action.
my God, I love crafting with D&D nerds because they make it better. All right, so right here is where I'm just gonna stick this right in there.
Okay, you're not even gonna pin it.
No,
Okay.
sometimes pinning it makes it worse, honestly. So we're gonna shove our needle in there so
Okay.
that it can't go anywhere and then flatten all this out.
I see.
Because that's what happened last time is we were like, oh, the pin will help, but it didn't. It ruined it. Okay, so at this point, we're just gonna go for it.
Okay.
See what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Mm.
I'm so nervous.
Yeah, so it's still puckering. So we'll have to figure that out in the muslin stage.
Yeah.
Look! Ding! Little magic.
It's very satisfying.
I like my bowl, you guys. What is the chat saying? Oh, any idea how long it'll be till Oboe Crazy hops in to get to see a reaction? Oh, next week, Oboe Crazy will be here for the whole episode.
In the studio, yeah.
Right here with me, and then that's when we'll get her all dressed up and stuff. It's gonna be so fun.
And by this time next week, are you going to have the actual jacket?
Yeah,
done?
it'll be done. I'm probably gonna meet her during the week to fit the muslin again.
Okay.
Just to make sure. And then if it's good, I'm just gonna do it
Wow.
in the fabric. Ding! God,
Wow. Really nice.
Yes! I have fun sometimes. Oh, still good.
Do you think so if you had to guess what you would have to do in order to prevent the puckering on the actual jacket, what would your idea be there?
Probably just take my time and be more careful.
Okay. Don't have Kate trying to make you
No,
laugh.
it's not that. It's like it helps to have like a bigger table.
I see.
You know,
I see.
like
Okay.
people like to get like fabric weights that'll hold the fabric down in the places that you're not working, so that it stops slipping around. Like there's all sorts of magical tools for this stuff
I
that
see.
we're not using today because I drove here from the hotel and was like, I have some stuff. Let's make an episode of Craft Hags.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, today on scar crafting. Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. That is what we're doing. Yeah, I stopped bleeding, so maybe by next week I'll have a war wound to show you guys. So yeah, I'm not even really making these seams pretty at all.
Right. Is this more of like a test to see if you
This'll-
even fix?
Yeah, so like
does
the
thing you want?
line, if the line's going like this,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because as long as we put it on her and it gives her more room, we know that we've done our job.
Excellent. Okay.
And then when I use the real fabric, I'll be real careful and make it pretty. Oh, of course, there's a pin stuck under there. Okay.
Classic. That's
So,
what I'm saying.
Put
It's
your
my
needle
life.
down and lift up the foot. Oh, there it is. Sewing's not fun, you guys.
It is really fun.
No, don't do it. Just don't.
It's so fun.
Whoa.
But it's
Yeah, look.
it's really easy to do it real bad. So you just got to get used to the idea that that's going to happen for a while.
Yeah. Okay, so we're almost all the way around our diamond.
It looks like it's working out better now.
Yeah. So we'll see how crooked this diamond ends up being.
Yeah.
That'll be the fun part. All right, yeah, so here's the top where we started.
Wow.
So we're
Okay.
almost done. We'll pull this tight and go.
Bold.
Cool.
Really wailing on it.
All right, so let's see what we did.
Drum roll.
Always buy extra fabric. That is genius.
That's very true.
So look, here's the diamond we put in.
Hey.
See that beautiful line?
That is. It's more
But
of a,
look,
like
it's pretty
a
flat.
teardrop shape.
Like
Yeah.
it's not awful.
All right, let me see it. Let me
But
see
so
it
when we turn it
inside
back
out, yeah.
inside out. Oh, it was inside out. Lol. Okay, so let's lay it flat.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
So when we lay it flat, when she's standing up straight, it'll kind of gather like this when I
Right.
put. So I made
The
these.
laces in there.
Yeah. So right here is where I'm gonna put the laces,
Okay.
the little eyelets,
Yeah.
and then it'll go. Let's get out the lacy stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
'cause- oops,
Please.
sorry.
Yeah.
See where it went. Cause it's pretty, and I want to show you.
I want to see it.
Pelham, do you feel like you're at a sleepover right now? Because you basically are.
We're gonna braid Pelham's hair.
Look
after
at this stuff,
Oh my God.
right?
With
So-
that blue. So hold on, I'm gonna hold it.
Yeah,
hold
get the
blue fabric
get the
too.
blue stuff.
Next to that blue fabric. This is gonna
Yeah.
be so cool.
She's gonna be flashy.
Oh,
It's gonna be great.
very,
you
very
guys.
reflective.
But yeah, so this will lace across like this, and then she can choose whether or not all this is, tight or not tight. This show's never weird, you guys. It's never
No,
weird.
It's not weird today.
No. So let's put it on and see if it looks way better on Lauren. But ha! Pelham says, I wouldn't say no to a pedicure.
Aw,
Next week.
We can make this
Actually,
happen.
here's the thing. The last 3 episodes of Craft Hags,
Yeah.
I'm filming here.
That's right.
And I need to figure out what I'm doing for them because all these costumes will be done.
Oh yeah.
So, chat, I want you to tweet at Craft Hags all this week, all next week.
Oh my God.
And because we've got episodes to plan, and I want to know what you guys want us to make.
This is gonna be so cool.
So, Kate might be here. We might get some other people from in the office.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, like
It's
we
not
could
like we're doing
we could paint
anything.
minis. We could decorate
Ooh.
dice boxes. We could literally anything. So send us your ideas. We're
Cool.
gonna also have ideas. But yeah, look.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is perfect.
Yeah,
It
when
actually looks great.
When it like
And you
cinches
cinch it up, and it's gonna be all femme and
yeah,
beautiful.
and it'll be like shiny too, so it'll be like.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, so we've got a couple more alterations to do.
Yeah. Do you want to cut the other side?
Yeah, let's cut the other side so I match. Ooh, somebody likes the mini idea.
Can I confess, I've never painted minis before.
I've only painted a couple. I mean, they have minis around here, right?
Yeah, we have a few.
We have a few.
Yeah.
We'll find like some extra minis like laying around and be like, let's spice these up.
Well, if
Get some
there
like
ends up being
sparkle
episodes of,
paints and like.
dude, can we do fabulous
glitter.
minis? Can we do fabulous minis?
That's all I've ever wanted.
This is such a good idea. Okay, we'll do
Okay.
fabulous minis.
Okay, Fabulous Minis will be the first episode that I'm here for, which is like, I think, the second week of June.
Okay.
Maybe? But yeah.
The 11th.
We'll,
I'm scheduled to be at Origins, which is also.
We'll figure it out.
So yeah, but
Yeah.
if I'm here, then.
Well, if you're
I'm
not here,
here.
we'll wait until you are and then do Fabulous Minis.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 2 more episodes to plan. Hit us with ideas.
Sounds good.
Let's get this other thing matched up because we did it right on the one side.
Do you
if we
like to
just
cut it on yourself?
Fold it in half. No, I mean, it was just easier on myself that one time.
Oh, yeah, but since you
So-
did it, now you're going to do it too. Be
Yeah,
symmetrical.
we're gonna make it symmetrical.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
How many more minutes do we have? We have 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Cool. And then Kate and I are going to lunch.
Here we are. And we're going to talk about you.
You. But mostly Pelham.
We're going to talk about Pelham's foot
We're gonna-
situation.
Foot situation.
He said he does need a pedicure.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
I
Who
forgot about
knows
that.
what's going on down there?
I know.
Thank God.
We gotta
He
pick
doesn't
out
wear-
a toenail color for him.
Yeah.
Did you want a French pedicure or
Do you want
like
those tips? You know, I think French tip pedicures are creepy. I'm just gonna go ahead and say
What?
it. Yeah, because I don't like
never had
long.
one.
So French tips make
Yeah.
your nails look like they got a big old white.
Oh, yeah,
part,
like
but on your
the-
toes, it just looks like you really need to cut your toenails.
You're
I'm sorry,
right.
I'm judgy.
Oh my
about
God.
those- yeah.
crazy opinions up in here?
I know,
love
I'm
it.
sorry.
No, it's you're right.
If you like French tip pedicures, more power to you.
So we're just gonna find where we cut the other one and snip it off.
When do you decide to use the rolling slice versus the snipping slice?
When usually I've got a whole table covered in the
This,
cutter thing.
right.
So like if I need a really straight line, like when I wanted to make that diamond thing
Right.
well,
Yes.
that's when I'll use the cutter, but just to make it easy on myself because you can go whoop
Yeah, exactly.
in a straight line a lot easier than going like.
I would be so tempted to just use the pizza cutter for everything.
Yeah, I normally would, but I don't want to ruin Pelham's table.
It's beautiful.
So
It's priceless.
I'm
family
this
heirloom.
is Chris Perkins' table too, and I'm kind of scared to mess up his little
Yeah.
area. And
Chris Perkins is a cop.
Tito's gonna be in here soon, and I don't want
What's Tito doing? Are we doing
He's doing Dragon
Talk?
Yeah,
Dragon?
that's it.
Dragon?
2, which is in an
2
hour.
o'clock?
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah. So look at that.
That looks
this will
great.
be super cute.
Very even.
We'll put it back on. See how it all looks. I've got lint in my nose.
Well, what's it doing in there?
I'm breathing all this sewing stuff.
You know, I could actually see you wearing like a muslin jacket around.
Should I?
Yeah, you can
Should I
rock
start
any
this?
look, and this is very good. It's a good summer. It's a lightweight fabric for summer that you're really going to enjoy.
It's like, it probably clashes with my red face though.
Yeah, it
Dye
does.
Yeah, it needs to be a
does.
gray. So like picture it
Ooh.
in this color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't look good in a lot of warms.
Have you mentioned your personal like fashion news to anyone on the stream?
No,
Okay.
actually, I think I'm gonna save that for the last episode
season
of
finale?
Craft Hags.
Okay.
Because they don't know about my secret. Kate knows my secrets for what's happening after Craft Hags,
Yeah.
but you don't. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here because we got 2 minutes left. I think you've been listening to Sirenscape this whole time. Pelham says you have. Go
nice.
check it out. They're amazing. They make all those nice little noises. They're listening to soothing rain and birdies right now. So go download Sirenscape. They're amazing. Look, they're mad that we're teasing. Are you tweeting into the mic?
Yeah.
Tweet. But yeah, tune in next week. We will be right here again with Oboe Crazy, making all the accessories to go with this beautiful outfit that we just made very well for you.
I did basically the whole thing.
She helped so much, and so did Pelham. And then after that is Stream of Many Eyes,
Yeah.
1 week later. So there will be one episode where I'm at home finishing all this stuff.
Like a mad woman.
Like a mad woman. And then you guys can tune in for that. There will be another episode right after that where we recap what happened to Stream of Many Eyes and then figure out what we're doing for the rest of the season. So hit us with ideas. At Craft Hags on Twitter is where you do that. I'm Danny Hartel. This has been Kate Welch. Yeah, follow Craft Hags on Twitter, also on Instagram. Yeah, and then we're going to clean up this wreck so that Tito can do stuff that he wants to do.
I'm just going to leave.
So yeah. Thank you, bye! Pella, make them go away.